Welcome to the Indie Music Room, a conversation with independent artists about writing, recording, performing, and promoting their original music. And now here's your host, Heather Kelly.
Hey everybody, you're listening to the Indie Music Room with Heather Kelly, and I couldn't be more excited to announce my new guest for the month of May for the Indie Music Room. And it's not only one person, it's two. This is the first time I've got to do this, so I'm really excited about it. I want to welcome Kimble Crane. Kimble, how are you?
I'm doing great. I hope you are.
I am doing well. Thank you for meeting with us in this capacity. It's great to have you here with us tonight. And your music's great, so I can't wait to share it with our people.
Thank you.
Who do you have next to you?
This is my older brother, my drummer, my co-writer on a few songs, and my bandmate, Michael Crane.
Michael, pleasure to meet you too. I can't wait to hear all about this.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you too. Where are you guys from?
Well, I'm born and raised here in Winder, Georgia, and he moved here in what, 93?
93? Well, my parents moved here. I couldn't drive at that point in time.
Oh, that's dating me. I graduated in 93. But saying that, okay, so Kimble, I know we have a connection through Brandon Scott Sellner.
That's correct.
And he told me, Heather, and he's played with me in my band, and he's played with Kurt Kaufman, who runs the studio and everything for multiple years. He said, you have to meet this kid, crazy talent. Here's what I find inspiring about you. I reached out to you and you go, as long as my brother can be included, because he's the reason why. So this is the first time I've ever had two people at interview, and I want to say, how awesome is that? Tell me a little bit about how this whole thing got started.
Well, I mean, I'll just kind of go back as much as I can remember. I remember being 2-3 years old, watching him play in bands in middle school. I grew up seeing him play in different bands, everything between. He and Brandon Scott Sellner were in a band together as well.
Okay.
And I was able to see that go into fruition and everything between. And it's just.
And we got you opening up for us at one point.
They did. Both of them and the lead guy all got me opening up for them at one point. It's really just truthfully a dream come true to be able to play with him and to have an album out everywhere that you can hear both of us playing together. It's really cool.
I think that's amazing. Now, how old are you, Kimble?
I am 25.
And Michael?
He is 10.
Never ask a lady his age.
Hey, come on. I'm older than you all, so come on.
I'm 35.
35. Okay. Well, I got 10 on you. I'm 45.
You won.
Yes.
I couldn't tell.
That's true. I couldn't either.
Anyhow, this is great. So tell me about, let's see, your first band's studios you've played at. Can you give me some info?
Well, to be honest, Michael was the one that grew up in the bands. I didn't happen to get one until probably I was 21 or 22, and it was only for a couple of shows, but we were called the Vanellis. It was pretty fun, but Crane Co. is the first real band I'm happy to say I'm playing shows in.
Yeah.
It's really exciting.
Well, who are the players in that
there was
band?
another thing in that. I'm sorry?
Who are the players in that band? I mean, do you still play with them now, or are you just kind of
I definitely, I still talk to them. I met up with a couple of them for a beer not too long ago, but a few of them have moved on. None of them are really playing music anymore like I am.
Yeah.
But I'm thankful to still call them friends.
That's fantastic. That's fantastic. So where was your first studio album? I listened to all your songs. In fact, if you're not upset with me, I shared it with a lot of my peeps around this studio, and it was very well received. Very well received. So
thank you very much. Yeah, why would I be offended by that?
California that listened to it, and so I'm excited for you. But tell me your studio experiences and how your brother got you into all this.
Well, he got me into all this, truthfully, by showing a lot of my recordings to Brandon Scott Sellner. And Brandon started inviting me over to his home and showing me scales and everything in between. And my first little experience in the studio was Brandon Scott Sellner's studio down there in Statham. So I started recording actually some of the songs that you've heard now in the studio there, and I got to get experience in, but it wasn't until the studio that we go to now with Bradley O'Neill, and it's called Underground Attic Studios. That's where I recorded this album, and I actually met Bradley through this guy once again. He's really good at connections, believe it or not.
Both good and bad.
I get it.
But
Older brother.
he told me about doing studio work with Bradley, and he told me he really knew his stuff, and I gave Brad a call. We talked it out. I liked what he was saying, and I got in the studio, and I've got to say, I'm really happy with what came out, and I'm happy that you guys enjoyed it too. That means a lot.
So much. So the first song we're going to talk about, Let Me Do What I Do When You're 45, is put on the bifocals. This one's called In the Gray, am I correct?
That is correct.
Okay, so we're going to play this song, but tell me how this song came about and who played on this song.
Well, on all of the songs, Michael was the drums. He wrote the drum parts for it and everything like that, and he definitely helped me with the production.
Arrangements
as well.
Okay.
I wrote the lyrics. I played the guitar parts, the lead guitar parts, the background vocals. If there were piano lines, they were there, and I did the bass lines as well.
Yeah, he came with most of it prepared. We just kind of tweaked a little bit of it.
Uh-huh. And do you guys record in a home studio? I mean, you did Brandon's a lot, but do you frequent other studios? Are you not there yet? Are you going to work with Brandon? Because he's amazing, but.
I've worked with Brandon a little bit. He's brought me in for a little bit of studio session work for some people that wanted singers on, but for the most part, we've really been enjoying the Underground Attic studio, and I've had a few other studios reach out. So if they want to get in, I would love to, definitely explore, branch out, and check out new places too.
Well, you have an invitation to Junior's Motel Recording Studio in Otho, Iowa, should you ever want to come. We are still analog 2-inch tape with the ability to transfer to computer. So if you ever want to come.
Thank you very much. That means a lot.
Yes, absolutely. So here's our first song called In the Gray. How did you write this song? Do you have something about it that really meant where it
absolutely. This song came at a point in my life where I was losing people I cared about and people that I really, didn't want to go. Mm-hmm. And it's just kind of that point in your life where the things that brought color to your life, the things that made it special are just gone. And you feel like you're sitting in grayscale. You're in black and white. You're just in the gray. And it just was really just about capturing that moment in time.
It's a great song. Here we are, everyone. Thank you for all my fans listening. We are going to listen to In the Gray, written by Kimble Crane.
A stormy day, I tried to
in the Gray with Kimble Crane and also his brother Michael Crane on the drums. These two seem to be quite a team and they're putting out great music. Let's talk a little bit more about your process when you write. Do you write on the guitar, piano? Like, I don't know what you play all, but do you run it right past Michael when you get a song?
There have definitely been, there was one most recently that I had the guitar and bass and vocal lines, and I just recorded a little video of it and I sent it to Michael and he said, I want you over here tomorrow. Yeah. And we hashed it out and slammed it out, and I'm really excited. We want to get that one in the studio.
He came over with a bass loop. Uh-oh, I'm losing battery.
Oh no, plug yourself in.
There we are, we're back. Oh, I got dark for a second. Okay. He came over with a bass loop programmed into the loop pedal, and we literally walked in the room, didn't rehearse it. We put the phone on records to get a video of any ideas. We were basically going to roll through it, and we nailed it kind of organically the first try, and that's how we kept it. So we're ready to take that in the studio for sure.
That's awesome.
And as for usually, it depends. You know, I've written them starting on piano. Typically, it starts on my my acoustic guitar. I call her Baby. She's my Takamine, and I don't know. She kind of just works like a muse like that. Sometimes it'll be 2 or 3 a.m. and I'll just have a lyric in my head, and I'm like, I guess I got to get up, and I just start playing on her or playing on the piano, and it builds.
Yep, make sure you always have your pad of paper next to your bed for lyrics. I mean, when you wake up in the middle of the night and you're like, I got to write that shit down. That was good. So, yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
All right.
I always say I'm going to remember it and I don't. So
I know. That's my problem too. And again, I've got 10 years on you, so you better start doing it now.
I've got probably a few head injuries on you, so we're probably on a level playing field.
I'll give you that. We're equal. So have you, I've been following your page and I see you're out playing and doing these things and I watch your little clips and everything, but have you been able to really tour or play a lot live with COVID the last year, or what's?
It's been tough for sure. We definitely haven't been able to get a tour going just yet with everything going on, and he definitely had to cancel a lot of shows right when it first happened.
Last year, yeah, but most of my last year fell apart. I've been playing pretty regularly since probably mid to late December.
Okay.
But we haven't been doing a whole lot together.
We just recently started playing more, and then we will play shows separately. I'll do some solo acoustic shows, and he plays in a few different bands, cover bands, and some live karaoke, stuff like that.
Okay.
So we stay busy.
That's awesome. When's the last time you did see Brandon? I mean, you got to have new material coming up, right? You got to keep writing.
Oh, yes, absolutely. I'm definitely still writing. I saw Brandon maybe a week and a half ago. He's doing quite well. He's happy with his baby girl, spending a lot of time with her.
Isn't she cute? Yeah, she's cute. I feel this ages me, but I feel like I knew Brandon when he was a kid, to be honest with you. But it's so great. I'm so glad to meet you guys. Tell me a little bit about the next song. Dun, dun, dun. Here you come. You got your introduction. So the next song we're going to play is more of a I felt like it was more of a power ballad. Do you agree with that, or am I way off?
Are we talking about Self-Aware?
Yes.
I can say
that, I feel like it's kind of a really inspiring power ballad rock song. Like I'm right in that mix. So
we're actually trying to get it on. That's what I call rock power ballads. 45.
We're not trying to do that. He's lying. But it's definitely meant to be like an empowering song. It's meant to be that thing where you just I know who I am. I know who I'm going to be, and you're not going to change me. I'm going for it, and that's just who I am. And that's kind of the mentality I had when I was writing that song, and I'm really happy with the way that we brought it in the studio because it's very different from the acoustic version I started with.
Yeah, Michael, any words to say? You looked a little perplexed there.
Oh no, I'm just letting him talk. He's the brains behind all this stuff.
You were like, and I was like, is there a story behind this? But
no, I was kind of just looking at the pattern on this amp that the phone's sitting on.
All right.
There's really not a cool story behind that. I just kind of blanked out for a second.
Okay.
I'm getting the head injuries probably.
All right. I've had a few black eyes in my life due to my own falling. So I'm with you all. We've all had head injuries. Now let's check out this next song. Go ahead and announce it.
All right. So this is my song, Self-Aware.
All right. We're going to listen to Self-Aware, written by Kimble Crane, and we'll be right back with you. was Kimble Crane writing Self-Aware and performing it also alongside with his brother, Michael Crane. I'm again so happy you could both be here tonight. Tell me about what your future plans are.
Well, I definitely want to get more songs in the studio. I've just been trying to build an internet following. That was what my main goal was when everything shut down. Was I didn't really have one yet. I hadn't built the social media, and I figured if we have to stay home, what better time than now, you know? And so the next goals are we've been looking for a good bass player so we can form a power trio, play some awesome rocking live gigs. And we want to get in the studio and get a good album for Crane Co. out and really just show what we can do and get tours going, get to the point where we can just start playing more and working less.
That's great. I can't wait to hear it all. How did you wrote another song, but before we get to that song, I want to ask you, other than your future plans, are you guys planning on what do we do right now? Do we get back into the bars and promote it balls out? Or how do we do this thing? How are you guys going to get your music out? How many links do you have? Tell us where to find you, where you're going to be.
Absolutely. So before I kick over,
Watch the vinyl.
So you can definitely find me on Facebook at Kimble Crane Music. You can find me on Instagram around the same at Kimble Crane Music.
Right.
We are definitely building up everything. If you want to find our album, it's under my name, Kimble Crane. The name is Vigilante for the album. It's on Pandora, Spotify, Apple Music, you name it, we've got it there.
Does that have a video with it?
I'm sorry?
Does Vigilante have a video with it? Do you guys have videos out?
No, the plan is to get some videos out. I've got a good videographer. He's just in California right now, but he's been wanting to make some videos really bad. So I'm looking forward to that. We definitely want to put some more promos out for that. And we've got a little bit of radio play for some of the songs, which has been really cool. And I just want to keep building. I started with a clean slate, so it's been really nice to just build the foundations and go. And I've got a lot of expertise right beside me.
I know. I think it's great that you and your brother collaborate. I got to tell you, my mom passed about 1.5 years ago, but my dad's always been a musician. So we've been putting out singles the last year. So maybe 7 singles out. But to work with my dad is such a cool trip. You know, he's a great guitarist. So I had a lot of fun with that. But I think it's great that you guys can work together. And I'm hoping that you will share with me in the future when you get your videos made and more links to share with people. Are you guys releasing stuff digitally right now? Or are you doing like disc makers, CD Baby? What is your...
So my distributor is DistroKid. They've done a great job about putting everything out there. I love DistroKid. They definitely have gotten everything out on all the streaming platforms and out on the stores very well for us. We're thankful for it.
Yeah.
We've done a couple of, as far as videos, we've done a couple of cover videos recently.
Okay.
We've been collaborating with Underground Attic Studios and Brad there. And we've released, we did a 311 cover and Incubus cover. And we're getting ready to do a Muse cover in the next week or two. So that'll be out.
Ooh, I like that band. That brings back good memories. Dating myself again. No, because they have new stuff, but I like some of their old stuff. But
Muse was better.
Showbiz.
Yeah, the late 90s or like mid 2000s on up to like Black Holes Revelations. Those were my favorite.
Late 90s. That's me. So anyways, we're going to listen to, and if I may try to pronounce it correctly, Kimble, Vigilante.
Oh my God.
Vigilante.
I'm sorry. Oh, yes. The song name is Vigilante.
Okay. I didn't know if I could pronounce that. I only like the way you say it. So say it again and we're going to play it.
Vigilante.
Written by
Kimble Crane.
All right. Here we're going to take a listen to this and we'll be back right after a few more questions and we'll give you some more information. So here we go with Vigilante.
tell by your eyes that you're dealt with pain. If you look into mine, they will tell you the same. Don't tell me no lies, 'cause I realize you are not okay. I won't let you inside no matter how hard you try. 'Cause it's life that I live, no one else is mine. Mask on my face just to get through the day. I am afraid what you say when the mask comes off my face. I can tell by your face you're out of this place. 'Cause inside of your mind is a person in jail. And every cell, different time you feel. You have to take time to plan your escape. You have to have some faith. I won't let you inside no matter how hard you try. 'Cause it's life that I live, there's no one else is mine. Put the mask on my face just to get through the day. 'Cause I am afraid of what you say when the mask comes off my face. I am afraid of what you will say when the mask comes off my face. I am afraid of what you will say when the mask comes off my face. You have to take time, have to plan your escape. You got the black clouds and bring back the day. Don't forbid it, this is your life to live. So you better live it well. I won't let you inside no matter how hard you try. Life that I live, there's no one else in mine. Mask on my face just to get through the day. I am afraid of what you say
that was Vigilante, written by Kimble Crane, and also again with his brother Michael, played on drums, and it has a lot to do with the arrangements and such. So, Kimble, do you think you'll ever come up north and visit Iowa?
Absolutely.
In the more temperate months.
In the more temperate months. The
I
June
would
is
say
for the world.
between June and September. June and
Okay,
September.
June through September would be acceptable. I've got friends up in Maine that are trying to get me up there too, and I told them I will come when it is not, -9 degrees.
I think it's pretty hot up there in Iowa in the summer, does it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, it does. It's humid. It's humid. That's the problem. It's like 70
It's
can feel like 90 because of you're soaking.
Yeah.
So
We know all about humidity.
Yes, we
yeah,
do.
exactly. So no, I look forward to having you guys. Any last words you guys want to talk about? Do you have anything you want to add? Because it's been such a privilege. Music's great. I will want to tell you, like the last song I shared with the people here in the studio, I almost felt the beginning of it was reggae.
Oh,
Thank you.
it kind of is.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah,
That's
so I
kinda- I
was
heard
doing
when you were
this
doing the
when I
guitar,
heard
and I kinda
that.
brought the
Yeah.
djembe in with it, and we added some stuff back to it. So I kind of
I heard the percussion in the background, the drum, the little percussion.
Yeah, the
drums.
djembe, it's a hand drum.
I heard that, yeah. So I really
What?
dig that song. But, well, I tell you what, in the event that you guys record more music or have videos, please send them my way, and I will continue to add them to our page because we really believe in independent artists, and it's been my privilege to have you on our show.
Thank you very much. We will be certain to do that, and it has really been a pleasure.
So you will be the month of May, and I will send you all the links, and all I ask is you share them with your fans and friends. Let's get you out there. We're in 88 different countries now, 80,000 some listeners. So let's get you out to the people, guys.
Thank you very much. We appreciate that.
All right. Pleasure meeting you. We'll
Pleasure
talk.
meeting you too.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
You've been listening to the Indie Music Room with Heather Kelly. Be sure to listen every Saturday and Sunday right here on FortDodgeRadio.com and subscribe for all our past and upcoming shows. The Indie Music Room is a production of FortDodgeRadio.com.